guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vintage tips and tricks video. Today I'm going to do a little hair tutorial because I've been doing a hairstyle on my Instagram recently. I'll put a bunch of pictures up here and I've been getting a lot of requests to do this hairstyle. I think it is quite like a popular look in the vintage community. I don't think I'm the only person doing it, and so my inspiration has kind of come from other accounts. So I in no way kind of invented this hairstyle, but this is how I do it. It's kind of like a half poodle look, but I'll show you how I create it because I personally have less hair in the front part of my hair than I do at the back, so it's hard for me to create volume here. So I'll show you how I do that in case that's a problem you have as well, because my hair, the bulk of it is here, like a lot of it. So I will show you how I kind of get that volume to come forward and what my set is, etc. Here we go. I've got the awful hot rollers in again. If you guys have been following me for a while, you'll know that I hate these hot rollers with a passion. They are like a velvet coated one. If you see here, they have like a soft velvet coating. The ends, of course this one's not going to do it, but the ends come off, which means when I'm rolling my hair they come off, and then it takes me twice as long to keep dropping the bloomin' rollers on the floor, and the stupid clip and everything on them just gets in the way. It's just really frustrating. And then they have these clampy clip things which slide out of your hair because you've got the combination of like plastic, velour or velvet, and then your hair, your slippery hair, and it just slides out. Like you can see this one, I've tried to pin it in and it's still falling out. So do not buy these hot rollers. I recommend basically any other type of hot roller except these, but it's what I've got to work with, so we're just gonna go with it, okay? As my setting pattern, you'll see I have rolled forward, 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 forward. These front ones here are slightly on an angle, but for all intents and purposes they're going forward. These ones are rolling up, and I've pinned them into place so they stay there. This one is up, and then everything else at the back is rolling down. And I haven't done a ton of rollers because, to be honest, as long as your hair is curly, you can achieve this look. So don't stress if you're struggling with this setting pattern. Just put your hair in some hot rollers or pin curls or sponge rollers or whatever, get it curly, and we can go from there. It's not that essential to have a setting pattern. So I'm going to take these out and I will show you what the next step is. Okay, so this next bit is really important, especially for my hair type, because if I brush my hair now, I'll be able to get like wave shape and create a beautiful like 1940s style set. But if I want any kind of ringlet curls or pin curls, it basically destroys that option for me. More so in the UK, I feel like the water here is very hard and it makes my hair dry and frizzy, which is not a problem I had in Australia. So this might be different to my previous videos, but it's just what I'm dealing with at the moment. So rather than brushing through my hair for this particular hairstyle, I like to comb through with my fingers and try and keep these sections as whole as possible so that I have something to work with and I have these beautiful curls to arrange at the front. So on the sides here, I'm just going to carefully run my fingers through my hair. Now this curl here, like right to like the back where my hair starts going down the back of my head, I have curled forward. This one here, I'm keeping forward and I'm not running my fingers through because I'm actually going to create like a barrel curl coming to the front here. So I'm running my fingers through this back and side sections, but I don't want to do that to that top curl here. All right, so once I've done that, I'm going to sort of scrunch to get that doing what I want. Then I'm going to get my pomade. This is the one that I use, and I'm just going to get a little bit on my fingers, and this is going to help keep the curls together as well. I'd recommend this for most hair types, to be honest, but do what generally works best for you in order to keep your sort of curls together and looking pretty and nice. You can see instantly like the difference between the two. These have become like tighter ringlets again, and that's what I want for this hairstyle. I want ringlets rather than like a general overall shape, which is what I tend to usually go for, but for this look, it's not what I want. Okay, so I'm going to start with this section at the back first. So you see when I set it, I split it into two sections. So this top section is half and half, and that's because I'm going to turn this into a barrel roll, and this is going to create those little pretty loops at the front that I work with. So you're going to get your teasing brush and tease this back section. I'm simply going to brush through, try not to brush the ends too much like I just did. And we're going to tease If you're not good at teasing, I will link my teasing video above, up here, and you can go and see how to do this. There is a shorter version and a longer version. I'd recommend probably the shorter version. The longer version has another hairstyle in it, so the shorter version you can go and watch and then come back to this. Again, a little bit of pomade to help smooth down the frizzies. And then we're simply going to roll. So I'm going to loop this around my finger, pinch it in, stick my thumbs in, and roll on in. I'm not going to go through the technique of this because I have so many videos on how to do this. So if you don't know how to do this, go and watch my other videos. I'm going to spread it out a bit, make it a bit wider, and voila. Now you're going to pin it down. The teasing and the pomade will help it just magically turn into a roll like that. And that just takes practice, guys. Like, you'll get there. But if you tease enough and you use pomade, it will just like sit like that. If it's just falling down everywhere, it's not your hair, it's practice. Sorry, but that's the truth. You need to practice more. Alright, so you want it wide and it's creating like that central height on top of your head, and that's how I get volume, because these front sections here are quite thin on hair for me. I'm just talking to you through my curls, but I don't want to destroy them. Okay, so now what I've been doing recently is just kind of like playing with this front section to see where it wants to sit. Do not curl through these front curls here because you want them in that beautiful shape. Just going to tease this bit a little bit. Try not to catch your roll at the back. All right. And I'm going to split this in two because I've been doing this thing where I like cross them over. I find that helps give them a little bit of height as well. Again, I'm going to get a little bit of pomade on my hands, mostly for this section here, so that when I split it, I don't get like all the frizzies of the tease. And I play with how they want to sit. Yeah, so you can see as I've played around with it, it's sort of developed its own shape. Your hair might not do this. Don't force it to do something it doesn't want to do. Go with what your hair naturally wants to do. So like play with sections of it. I've ended up with a little curl here that I want to work with and pin down. So I'm going to try and wrap that. Place that there and pin it in. Once something is where I like it, I like to spray it straight away. Same with this roll at the back. You can see if you don't, that it starts to fall apart. So get that sprayed early on. Now, this underneath piece, I have to get this doing what I want. So I'm trying to keep the lift in here and then draw these over to this side so I can use those little loopy pieces to do something pretty over here. I'm actually just going to leave that there, and it's going to stay there with my hairspray. I'm just going to spray it. If your hairspray is strong enough, it should pretty much stay. Might have to stick a pin in it. I think it's not. I don't have the world's best hairspray at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna pin that in. You don't have to pin pieces of hair to your scalp, you can pin hair to each other. So as long as you hide the pin, you're good. Okay. Alright, so I've got kind of a little front rolly section there. It's turned out better on other days, but you know, got to work with what's happening on the day. These side sections, the curls from these are also going to come in here, so don't stress too much for the fact that you look kind of like a weird alien at the moment. It will improve, I promise. Alright, we are going to section off in line with that back part, if you can see here. So I'm going to section off down here and behind my ear. So I've got this front section of hair like so. I'm going to comb halfway and then tease. Again, come on. Particularly for this front side. And then all I'm going to do is twist. So I'm twisting back on itself. Yep, so the hair comes in and under and it creates a little bit of lift here. So again, twisting like so. Then I'm going to pin this section down in here. And I've pinned into the little loop that I've created here so that you're hiding the pin. Then I'm going to look at what I have here. Like I've got two separate loops forming. So I'm going to roll these up into curls. And obviously I've got the end of this roll here. So I want to kind of make everything incorporate together. So I'm going to sit this curl in and next to the roll to add to a bit of height on the side. And just pin the base of the curl down so it stands up like so. And sort of coax the roll over the top of it. And spray it down. And then this front bunchy section here is a bit hard to see with the lighting I have in the mirror, but I'm doing my best. Actually, I'm just going to pin that in the way that it is today because it's not, my set has not turned out super curly, and I just have to accept that basically. So I'm just going to spray that down because it kind of has a nice shape to it even though it's not ringlets like some of my other similar hairdos have been. And then just try and get any wispy bits flattened down like so. And then we're going to work on this side. So again, divide it equal with that back part on the top of your head and down behind your ear. I go right behind my ear, so I'm not picking up any of the hair that's down here. I'm only picking up the hair that comes to the back of my ear here. Otherwise it looks a bit odd because you'll see the hair dangling from down here. You want to keep it nice and separate to that back of your ear section. Once again, brush halfway down the hair. Don't get those end bits because you don't want them to get frizzy. And just give yourself a little bit of tease. Doesn't need to be a lot, just to add a bit of extra volume. Give it a spray. Get some pomade on your fingers. Just run it through the ends to try and get those curls to define a bit more. And once again, you're twisting in and towards your face. Twisting that way. And you'll see I've gained a little bit of height. Yeah. It's really hard to do this on camera, like everything looks the opposite of what I want it to be. Just be careful that you're not looking at this back section of hair and that you're actually looking at the front section and the volume that that creates. Alright, I'm going to pin that down. And I kind of like what's happening already. I'm actually going to use that curl there to sit over the front of my hairline, and this one creates kind of a loop-de-loop. So I'm going to just run with that. I'm going to pin that on in. So I've just secured it in and underneath, but it's actually this bit that I've secured, not this bit. I'm going to pull this down over my hairline into here. Give it a little spray to give it some solidification. And then I'm going to use one of these types of bobby pins, so you can see that, to hook this bit to this bit, alright? Otherwise it's going to want to sit separately. And I don't want that. Alright, so that is the front section done. Just gonna spray the shit out of it now. That should be the catchphrase of my channel. Alright, then I'm gonna have a look at these back curls. I actually want to give them a little bit more shape and definition, so I am going to brush this back section. For me, it really depends day to day. I mean, if it's looking good without me brushing it, I'm not going to do anything to it because I don't want to ruin it. But today, I'm going to see what happens if I give it a brush. Yeah, see, I'm liking this way more. So I'm just going to brush it all under, like a normal 40 set, or like a page boy set, because that's turning out well. Like I say, don't try and imitate everything about this hairstyle because your hair may not want to do it. So just like as you brush your curls, see how they want to sit and run with that. That's pretty much the best thing to do with any set, to be honest. It will do what it wants to do. You're not really in control of your hair. Sorry. Your hair is in control of you. Alright, today it's decided to sit like quite short and neat. I'm even gonna pin these sections sort of up, if it will let me, if that's what my hair wants to do. Is that what you want to do? What do you want to do? I don't know, you can't seem to make up its mind. Alright, and then I'm going to spray it. I feel like this is very Vivien Leigh from Gone with the Wind or something. And that is the finished look. So that's the video, guys. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions, pop them below. Don't forget to come and follow me on my Instagram at MissBtown. And if you like any of my other hairstyles there, feel free to ask me to do a tutorial on them. I'm probably either put it on here or maybe even on IGTV, where I have some other tutorials that you might not have seen because I don't put them on here. I put different stuff on each platform to give you an incentive to go there. Manipulative? Maybe. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!